Good morning, Blue Lulus. How we doing? My allergies have me out here fighting for my life. So if you're rowing in that boat with me, just know that you are not alone. Are we feeling liberated yet? Are we just so very free after the Joker decided yesterday that he was going to put tariffs on virtually every country in the world, in addition to the ones that already were in place, which effectively makes it so that every single thing that you purchase, even that which is manufactured here in the United States, will be going up significantly, anywhere between 10 and 50%. One of the countries that was not included on this list was the cold one. Surprise, surprise! And this announcement was made officially after the markets closed yesterday, but what we are expected to see today is going to be equivalent to likely Bloody Monday. A lot of the experts say that this is far worse than the worst case scenario that they had predicted before. There was a wild sell-off on the stock market yesterday, and when it opens today, I don't think we can expect to see anything other than absolute catastrophe. Sorry, that's super dark. It's being reported that globally, the value of the dollar is completely plummeting, like falling like a rock. And we're doing this just for kicks, just because he thinks that tariffs are going to help make this country great again. And they're objectively not. Tariffs, again, I know that everybody's saying this, but it's true. Tariffs are paid for by the American people, and it's an attempt to discourage people from buying things that come from other places. But there's nothing morally wrong with importing goods, right? And if you don't believe me, just look at other places that are completely isolated. Like, look at that island that's in the South Pacific that has no contact with any outside people. They're still in loincloths. They're still chucking spears at each other, using bow and arrows, and like eating fish that they pick up out of the ocean, and like having them over an open fire. That's literally what their country is still like today. And that's what he wants to bring us back to for the sake of isolationism, because we're big boys and we can do it all on our own. It's ridiculous. And we will all suffer for this. Speaking of being big boys, Jesse Waters went on Fox News yesterday and he was like, you know what, whatever if we upset people. It's fine if we burn some bridges with Denmark to go ahead and take over Greenland. We're big boys, we can get over it. We obviously did something terrible to Japan and we're cool with them now. We're not beholden to our history and we can do whatever we want. What makes you think that that's okay? And like, Greenland doesn't want to be part of us, so taking over them, you know what that means? That means sending our children, our men and women overseas to go to war with them. People will... For what? Because you just decided that now you guys believe in global warming, and once all of that ice melts, there's going to be minerals there that you think that you're entitled to? It's ridiculous. What is also ridiculous is the fact that our leader of all of our national security is also using Gmail. Not just Signal, but Gmail to discuss all of these foreign policies. Like, come on. I'm not the kind of person to judge a fish by its ability to climb up a tree, but you're the fish. And you suck at this. You're not cut out for this position. It's not just the fact that it's wrong or that it's scandalous. It just shows that they have absolutely no idea what they're doing. You're literally a blind person teaching driving lessons right now. You're literally like a person who cannot read, who's teaching grammar. You're not cut out for this. None of you are cut out for this. And this is what happens when you determine that loyalty is a reasonable expectation or a qualification for any given position. You're just not cut out for it. I'm not going to be a professional volleyball player anytime soon, and you have no business being the head of all of our national security when you're using Gmail. I'll tell you what though, Franklin the Turtle did decide to go with the Democrats yesterday with 3 other people, including Lisa Murkowski, and I can't remember who the other 2 are, but that was an attempt to prevent us from continuing these tariffs against our Canadian neighbors. Now, this was in the Senate. It won't be able to go over to the House because Little Maggie with the big secret suspended voting for the entire week, and it probably won't be taken up by him on the floor. But you know, other Congress members on the floor, as you watch our economy free fall today, if you decide that you would like to vote on this and the other tariffs as well, you could just Kevin McCarthy him, right? Like, we decide to change speakers like we're changing socks, and I think it just might be about that time. 73 days seems appropriate for him. That's more than enough. Go ahead and get him out of there, because to be courageous is contagious. And if you're worried about being primary, don't. Like, look at what happened in Wisconsin. Just the mere fact that Dark Batman was anywhere near it made every single county all of them in the entire state of Wisconsin go to the left. And so the same thing can happen for you. So if you want to keep your seat, you need to get up and you need to say something. You need to do something. You can go ahead and put whatever little red spin you want on it. But the fact is, we're all going to go broke. We are all going to be desperate in the event that you do nothing. Come on now. And lastly, it's being reported that thanks to the dude with worms in his brains, a lot of children are being treated for vitamin A toxicity because he decided that it was a good idea to tell people that that was an appropriate treatment for measles. RFK is not a doctor. He's not a nurse. He literally knows nothing about health or human or anything. He has no business being in charge of the FDA. He is another fish who sucks at climbing trees, okay? Do not give your children excessive amounts of any vitamins. Vitamins are medications. That's why when people ask you what medications you're taking at the doctor, vitamins are included. They're drugs, and it's worth noting that a lot of the vitamins that you get are processed by the same pharmaceutical companies that you're so afraid of that are making your vaccines. Okay, don't do that. That was a lot. Well, you guys, I love you so much. I don't know if tomorrow's going to be the last day that we're here together, but I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me along this journey. I'm going to head over to Skylight. I'm going to be in my YT place. And as always, keep your eyes up. Keep your feet on the ground. Hang in there, okay? I'll see you next time. Ta-ta!